Hello, my name is Tyrannodorkus, and I'm here to show you how to find and download a mod and extract it for Skyrim. This is the list that I will be following. Open up your favorites mod site, which I will go to Skyrim Nexus. That was my favorite because Skyrim Nexus is the biggest one that I know of. The second biggest would be the Steam Workshop, which I'll show in another video. Next will be finding the mod that you like. Then we'll want to check for requirements and compatibility. The reason for that is some mods require certain mods to use before you can install it. And there may be compatibility issues because one mod might be changing a file that another mod is also changing. So there could be some issues whenever you're trying to play the game with two mods trying to modify the same file. Next, step 4 will be checking for installation instructions. Some mods may have special instructions. Next will be to download the mod, and then we'll extract the files. First off, let's go to the Skyrim mod Nexus. There we go. nexusmods.com/Skyrim. Skyrim? Making fun of my own voice? Am I going to puberty? Okay. First up, I'm going to download the book cover Skyrim mod. It's a nice little mod that changes the original or vanilla books covers to be a little more detailed. A lot of the books in the game looks very similar to each other, and this mod should change it. So let's begin. Next. So click in there. Come on, click. Here we go. The book covers of Skyrim. So we want to look for our next step. Since we open up our favorite site and we found the mod we like, let's check for any kind of requirements or compatibilities. So, books covers, this is something that's nice. It changes the different covers to be pretty unique from each other, at least. Let's see, options. These are a couple of mod that you can download with it. I'm probably going to get the desaturated version because it looks nicer. Compatibilities, it's compatible with each of the unofficial patches. So we got the load order right here. It's saying where we want to load it. There's a couple of programs here called Boss and Loot. I will have a video on how to use Loot later on because Loot is now the more up-to-date version. It's replacing Boss, so there's no need to really use Boss anymore. Place sorting mods above the book covers Skyrim, which is this mod that we're now looking at now. And compatibility patches below it. The compatibility patches, which is the unofficial mod patches, I do have those, so I'll need to place this mod that I'm downloading to be above my official or unofficial patches. So the manual way, which I'm showing you, we need to download the file. We need to move the BSA and the ESP to my Skyrim/data directory, and then we'll activate the ESP. So let's get started. Up here, this is where the files you can download through the Nexus Mod Manager here or the manual download. I don't really like to do this very often. I like to go over to the Files menu because under Files, there's a couple of different ones. So if I download the Nexus Mod Manager way, I don't know if I'm getting the original or just the desaturated from the get-go. So I just come straight to Files. I want to go ahead and get the desaturated version because it looks a little nicer. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. This is the original. Nice, crisp, clean. Looks brand new. But this is Skyrim, of course. There's no reason why the books have to look that nice. So I want to make them a little older looking, more worn, more used. So we'll go ahead and get the desaturated version. So let's go ahead and download it manually. Up comes a pop-up, and then you'll want to save the file. Hit OK. And then you want to make sure it goes into your downloads folder. Now this is a 14 15 minutes. It's going down It's going down quickly, but it will take some time, so I'll come back whenever it's finished downloading. Okay, and it looks like the download finished. Let's go ahead and open up our downloads folder. And there it is. So now that the mod is downloaded, let's go ahead and extract the files. Yes, Dad. Alright, so now that we have 7-zip already installed, if you haven't, you can find the link to my video and installing it below. It's quick, it's easy, and it's one of the best compression programs that I know of. So let's go ahead and extract the files. Go ahead and open it and highlight them. Make sure to highlight all of them, and then we'll go ahead and extract. And once it's extracted, and it downloads. If you did that, it's going to put everything right there in the root. So let's go ahead and add to the file. Let's go ahead and call it book covers Skyrim. Hit OK. And it extracted. So let's go ahead and close this. And we now have it in a folder, book covers Skyrim. And here's our 2 files. So that would be the extracting files. So I hope I made this easier for you to follow along and been able to download and extract the files. My next video should be on how to install it into your Skyrim game and have fun. So catch you next time.